Okay, this is a reading for a client. So I'm just looking at the basic overall view with regards to the relationship as it stands at the moment. Um, so we're going into the past a little bit, and I see the fish card. That is a card relating to finances or work. Um, so I think it's referring to the guy, of course. I see the heart card. That's all about love, romance, all the good things in life. But I have the child, and I think he was childish with regards to. It's pointing towards finances, and I think this plays a part in the issues you're having now with regards to him. The child card can mean actual child, or it can mean naive behavior. So I do believe it's something to do with naive behavior, and it ruined the actual whatever's going on in his life. It ruined what you had with him at that point in time, if that makes sense. So I'm moving on into the sort of here and now. I see the lily card. That reminds me of an age gap. So this is all stuff we already know. So, uh, and the clover is a card of luck, but I see the mountain, and that's about things being quite difficult in life. If you view the mountain, how it's quite hard to climb, and um, yeah, I always say to myself, it's an uphill struggle, and I think he was finding life that way. So again, looking at the near future, I see the rider. The rider is a card of communication. Some news that's going to be brought to you. Um, I've got the Tower card. I feel he's isolated in his feelings. I feel he isn't happy within himself. But the Rider card tells me there's going to be news, and I feel the Ship card, that that can be a trip or a journey. So he may be looking, maybe you and him, to go somewhere for maybe like a weekend or a few days. That's what I'm picking up on, and it's with regards to the heart card again. These are the crossed cards, so I read into that as maybe like a weekend away somewhere, or you're going to spend a few days. But I'm reading here again the fish card and the tower card. That again is issues with money. So yeah, there's definitely issues there with regards to money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reshuffle these cards, and I'm going to look more at how he's feeling with regards to you, so that we get more of an idea. Just give us a second. Okay, I actually pulled out a different deck. I do that now and again. I just was drawn to another deck, so I pulled it out. Okay, so I'm going more into his life and how he is, perceiving things with regards to you. So I have the male card, the woman card. Sorry, that's yourself. So over here I have it's a bouquet, and again the bouquet is all about love, happiness, happy life. Um, you know, all good things in life. Beside that is the snake. That's a card of someone who's not truly you know happy about you. Someone that's jealous. Someone that's just not out to see you and him together. The snake. This person is highly likely to be the person that he's with at the minute. I'm just reading the description on this. I don't really go by the descriptions. I go by my own feelings and my own gut instinct. So yeah, I would reckon that's her, the snake. Over here we've got the man, and that's him. And beside that is the park. It's actually a card with regards to love. Um, uh, let me see. It came in new love. It actually says on the card new love. But Lenormand cards, the park in the Lenormand deck, I view that card as a social gathering, like party, or like, how can I put it? Even with regards to social media, speaking to him on social media, something like that, even spending some time with him, it's about an event or a gathering, if that makes sense. So it's sort of tying in with the previous reading. But the key card here, and that's your main card, is the Roads, and that is a card of he really needs to make a decision, because you see on this card there's the little directions, that are going north, south, east, west. He needs to make a decision with regards to you both, the snake and you, the woman. He needs to choose. He needs to choose who he wants to be with. That's the main thing. I do believe he has feelings for you. There's no doubt about that. I just think he's caught up in some sort of inner struggle. I think he's got issues with regards to money. And I think it seems to be really, really playing on him and getting him down. So I did pull out a couple of oracle cards. So these cards, they do send you a personal message. The first one is sleep on it. So it's basically just telling you to give it a lot of thought. And the next one is clear the past. See the solution. You're the boss. Very important card, because you are the boss. You're in control of your own life and who comes into it. This card is pray. You don't have to pray to the Christian God or anything along those lines, but you did. The strange thing is, I read in your email that you asked me if there's any deities that I could suggest for you to actually, and you used the word pray, from what I can remember, pray to. So it's truly up to you. I can't really tell you who you're going to click with. Let me see. It depends on just who you're drawn to. The saints are great. There is a Saint Martha. I've done a few work-ins with Saint Martha, the Dominator. She is quite good with regards to bringing wayward men back. She reins them in. So I recommend her. There's also that Santissima Muerte. You may not be ready for the commitment of Santissima Muerte. I understand that. But she's a hot saint, as they call it. So she works quite fast. So yeah, I actually recommend, if you don't want to work with the Holy Death, Saint Martha. Saint Martha is a very, very good saint to work with. Okay, and let's have another look. These are more oracle cards. So the first one out was the Swan. That's about transformation and trust in the psychic gifts. Okay, see that? Oops. Then we've got Wealth, which is an interesting card. Money seems to be featuring a lot in these cards. Communication, yeah. So I do think things are going to start to pick up a little bit. Movement, again, a good card. The Dog, loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. Another really good card. So I've got the Fire Fairy next. Creative action and optimism. So I always say, if you get spell work done, you have to be very confident. You have to see your result. Don't worry about how you get to the result. Just see the result and know that it will come to pass. And believe me, these things happen a lot quicker when you have that mindset. And then there's forgiveness. And the Butterfly. That's a card, as you know, of transformation, beauty, all those good things. So let me have a little look with regards to my pendulum. I'm going to ask the pendulum, is the current woman that he's with, is she the snake in the reading? Just want to steady this up. She the snake? Yes or no? Yeah, it's looking like she is. She's Nick, all right. Okay. Okay. So let me just check. Does he still have strong feelings for the client? Again, we've got another positive, which is good. Okay. Let me see. Would St. Martha be a good option for the client to work with and pray to? Petition? St. Martha, the Dominator? It's a yes, but let me have a look. I know the Holy Death is probably going to be a yes. I'll ask anyway. The Holy Death be a good spirit to work with? Could be wrong. You never know. I'm just not really. I'm not feeling it from those two. Holy Death is great. She's great for everyone. I'm just trying to think. Salos, the Goetia. Salos. No. I'm thinking Saint Martha. I just said, would Saint Martha be open to working with the client? We'll ask it from Saint Martha's point of view. Yeah, that's a definite yes. Yeah, I would be confident enough with regards to Saint Martha. So I'm gonna sum this all up. Like I said, I have a feeling that she's a blockage at the minute. I feel there's a job issue or a money issue, a financial issue. I do think it will clear. You did pull out the wealth card. I have a feeling that that's more a message for you and your situation at the minute, because I know you did inquire about, and I'll have to probably do that in a separate video because I don't think I have enough time. I'll have to pull some cards on your financial situation because I know you did ask about that. So I feel that the wealth will be for you. I do think he's got some issues with regards to money. He needs to clear those issues. The guy has feelings for you. There's no doubt about that. This woman is a blockage, and I feel that he's been naive with regards to his attitude, and he's created this mess for himself. So there's cards pointing towards him getting his head sorted out, possibly a holiday. I think you may be invited to that, to travel with him, even if it's for a few nights. I'm not sure, maybe away somewhere just for like a weekend break or whatever. I feel he wants that, and that's looking likely to happen. I think he just needs to mature and step out of this childlike behavior, because I think those are the shackles that's holding him down, and he won't progress to his true potential until he starts moving out of like I said, the childlike state. So all in all, quite a positive reading. It's pointing towards you doing a bit of your own praying, so to speak. I do recommend St. Martha. If you don't want to go down the road with anything stronger, she's actually really strong anyway. St. Martha, do a bit of research. I'm sure you already know who she is. With regards to her, you can, if you do a little bit of research and there's novenas to her, or just speak from the heart, she wouldn't have all the, with regards to the Holy Death, you have a lot of, I recommend getting to know the Holy Death first before you ask her for anything. But St. Martha, she's really all about bringing these wayward guys back again. So I'm not saying he's like that, but I think she's would be good for this situation. So please have a think about it. I'm gonna pop off now, just before the video decides to cut off. And I will look at a few more cards with regards to employment, etc. If you have any more questions, feel free to message me back again. And for everyone else, it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com. I just want to take this time to thank everyone for your subscriptions and everything. 3,000 subscribers the other day. I'm blown away. I'm truly blown away. It's truly amazing, and I'm truly grateful for everyone that sits through my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. There's always going to be negativity with regards to spirituality. There always will be that and stuff, but you can't please everyone is the way I look at it. And I try to be really humble with regards to how I do these things. But there's just people out there who, they think things have to be, things have to come in the blink of an eye, etc. And there's also people that they're just always going to want to bring you down. I won't let that affect me in any way. And I've such loyal subscribers and ones that genuinely do care. And I really, really do thank you all for that. So it's been a blessing. This whole experience for me has been a blessing. And I'm very grateful. I'm very humbled, like I said. So I just wanted to slip that in because 3,000 subscribers from the date I started, I never in a month of Sundays would even have thought I would have reached 300. So it's just my way of saying thank you. And in the month of August, I will be figuring out how to offer some free readings. Not sure how many a month it'll be. Probably one. I don't know. It's probably all the time I'll have, but I'd like to give something back, and that's my way of doing it. So I'm gonna pop off, and it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com, and or whatever you have to say, leave it in the comment section, and I'll get back to you all very soon. Many blessings.